I'm not interested in you
Akechi,
existing.
you so sketchy. I want to give your intestines a stretchy.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
No, get out.
Someone's eager.
I'm going to have one of these just to flex on you.
Yes. I was hoping.
Wow.
I'm just gonna eat this to flex on y'all. Let's just call this my
He
performance
is a
fee.
terrible person.
I don't even have to Google for images of dead Akechi anymore.
Oh, it's me, the worst person who exists. I should be thrown off a building onto a bed of spikes and by every being impaled at the struggle of freaking idiot gonna die. You guys keep further together. This is your freaking idiot.
Every time his mouth flaps, I get more and more tempted to rip out his jaw.
Just look at this face as you said that, by the way. He's just like, I can't believe you just said that.
What do you
Why?
mean you can't believe we said that? That's the only thing that's befitting of you, piece of human trash.
I bet you could fit needles up his nostrils.
I wish you would throw yourself off a building.
That would be an
Your time.
insult to the building.
That'd be insult to the pavement he splatters his pathetic body on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no pavement wants that Akechi makeup on it.
I wish I could throw
That would
into a
soil
black
the entire
hole.
road. Then do mass reconstruction of the entire infrastructure.
Clean up this
Because they
pathetic
have the
piece of
ugly,
garbage up.
archaic stain of Goro
Yeah.
Akechi
He's just-
permeating throughout the entire
Scrape him up and
asphalt.
like put him in a bin and like throw him out like a garbage he is.
I'd say I'd spit on his grave, but he isn't deserving of one.
Yeah,
I like to spit on his corpse as vultures pick it apart and then vomit it out because he tastes bad.
Catchy ear.
Anyway.
Whoa, man, I think this is going a bit far.
Have you noticed?
Yes, Morgana! I agree! What the Akechi?
We said no littering!
What are you doing
We
here?
said no littering! Who left their garbage behind?
I know! Who wants to try
Guys, let's just continue. We need to talk to.
Why is Akechi here, Joker?
I don't know!
Throw him out!
Yeah, let's throw him out.
Incinerator where he belongs!
Alright,
You're
let's
burned.
talk to him. Let's talk to him.
Joker, come on. He doesn't know you're there. Just get out the knife.
Alright.
Finally do it, Joker! You can finally kill Akechi!
His neck is exposed, Joker.
But Sojiro's also right there, so maybe not a good
Do you
idea.
think he'll mind?
Yes.
If it involves killing Akechi, it's a great idea.
Let's just talk to him. Let's see what he has to say. I mean, that works, but I mean, let's
He's
actually
dead.
talk to him. Ah, I seem to be making myself at home here once again.
Yeah, please don't! Leave immediately!
It's been hard to find a place of comfort recently.
Good!
Akechi, your home is 6 feet under.
Things have blown up in my face ever since I criticized the Phantom Thief.
Good! Suffer! I want you to feel terrible! I want everyone in Subarujin to hate you!
Sai-san even warned me to watch what I say to the public.
Good!
Akechi makes me wish
I
we could
suppose
use
their
more
popularity is
Akechi makes
I
me
suppose
wish
their
you were
popularity is
best.
beyond my imagination. I should think more before I open my mouth.
Never open your mouth ever again! You piece
Wait.
Good evening. I am intruding in your home once
Yes, you are, Akechi! Get out of the frickin' restaurant, Akechi! We have a knife!
Scumbag has finally learned honesty.
My apologies for spending so much time here.
I hate you.
It's just such a calming place for me.
I wish it would not
I
be
wonder if
commonplace.
death row is calming.
Get out.
Go, just die, please.
I hope that's
Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave. Please leave.
Please leave. Please leave.
How cold
Please
of you.
leave.
Are you
Please
busy,
leave.
perhaps?
Please leave. Please
My
leave.
apologies. I'm sure it'll be
Please
closing
leave.
time
Please
soon. I'll be
leave.
on my way soon
Please
enough.
leave. Please leave.
He didn't leave. It didn't work.
Incantation failed.
It seems I'm unwelcome no matter where I go.
You suck. You're so bad.
The sadness, I can hear it. It gives me sustenance.
Die.
For once I agree.
Dab.
If I were to give this pathetic specimen an
Don't you
animal, I'd
like
be able to fit
dabbing?
his scrawny
Why
body
would
in
you
a
want him to
matchbox,
dab?
Which I would then use to
can
light
suffer.
his house on fire, while everybody on Twitch.tv watches as I monetize him burning in pain.
Oh my god! Hey Akechi, wanna have some fun? Yes, sure, let's do it. Oh, what are you doing, Joker? No, Joker, stop! No! Oh, this is agony.
I
Please
have
don't
a
shoot
gun.
me. Please don't
and you
shoot
look
me.
very deadified right now.
Please don't shoot me. Ow.
How about this?
Wait, hold on. This is spicy lore. Akechi thinks?
I must be going now. The coffee was delicious.
It was poisoned.
Yes, he's gone! Thank God!
Never seen again.
You actually thought that you can get away with skeletons in your closet. Don't think so. We're gonna read.
Let's go.
To the bar. Put your hands up.
There.
Let me help.
Let's do this. They're wide open. Let's slaughter them. I don't need your concern.
Persona. Your ego has driven you. This'll hurt.
Persona! Go down! I can still feel the rush.
So, me and the boys have made a shocking realization when we were fooling around with costumes
Alright,
earlier.
we got Makoto over there, right? We got Yusuke, like normal outfits.
And Joker.
Yeah, they're looking actually presentable because they're
And then
decent
Akechi's a
other people.
freaking Nazi!
Yeah,
Look at him!
we just tried this out of curiosity. We went on a magical quest to search for the stupidest things to humiliate this garbage stain with. And we just came across
It's
this.
a Nazi!
I know you're dead.
No,
It's literally Hitler.
no,
But wow.
put in the
Oh yeah, image comparison. If you weren't
Literally in
convinced.
Japanese uniform! How much more Nazi can you get? Look at that smug smile. He knows
Behold!
what he's done. He knows exactly what he's done. Look at him!
He's so content.
He's happy that this is what his outfit represents. This horrible green tuxedo sweater having, almost brunette but not quite hair having, poop colored hair having, red eyes, tiny eyebrows, laser gun wielding, lightsaber tossing, horribly dressed, demon candy cane looking son of a.
Look at how his nose just gives up halfway down.
I want to give him a nose job with a power sander. Cut his hair with a freaking chainsaw. And you know what? You know what? I want to wax his leg with freaking super glue. I want to get his skin off. I wish he would be putting that freaking ironwood trap thing, but it's his entire body. And he has to skin himself to get out.
I want to
That
give him a
would be
nice
cool.
drink of hydrochloric acid while he's dropped in a vat of lava.
You guys are a little too harsh.
Are you serious?
No, shut up! Shut up! I want no, shut up!
You're seriously
no,
playing this card?
no! Shut up! I am ranting now. I have been waiting 3 years for this. 3 years. This guy, after murdering so many people, including Futaba's mom, and after all that, he's just like, ew, look at me. I was an undesirable child. Feel bad for me. Well, you know what? You, Akechi. I want you to die. I hope you. And then people laugh about. I hate everything. Screw you, Akechi!
Your face
Freaking
is
die!
entirely red.
I want
You
to
okay?
give your
You need
intestines a
something?
stretchy. I knew there was gonna be some stupid sap.
Yeah.
And then he also brings it up like some stupid edgelord. None of these people know I was an undesirable child.
My parents
I'm
died when I was
feeling-
-17.
I'm
I had to
feeling
be
a lot better
raised in
now.
the
How about you
streets,
guys?
stealing food from cats. And then I lived in a homeless shelter, feeding the elderly, cleaning toilets, 24/7.
He's such a terrible person. It's like, oh, none of these people know I had such a troubled past.
An undesirable child.
I wanted people to rely. Maybe don't murder people then? Just saying?
Are you serious, Akechi? This is your sap story? Oh, I was
Yeah,
so
you made your name as an ace detective by not only by murdering people and then solving the cases that you caused.
This totally justifies me committing homicide. I want to slit your throat so badly. I hate him. I hate him so
What?
much.
You don't-
But still, wasn't their leader suicide a letdown for you? Given that you want to take a pretty man, blah,
You, Akechi, I hope
is
you
such
freaking die.
garbage.
Ah! So, all this time, all of the murder that Akechi has been doing, and literally being willing to drop an entire nation to hell for this, because yeah, if imagine the sheer scandal of that would happen if he kills the prime minister that everyone loves.
Yeah.
He's basically just willing to bring chaos to an entire nation, kill thousands and thousands of people, just to get back at this one guy.
Yeah, he's garbage.
And he's just like, I'm so great, pity me. Nobody in their right mind would ever pity someone like this. You know, if I was Akechi's mom, I would kill myself too. Next up, you know, that guy.
Goro Akechi is a piece of garbage. No one should like Goro Akechi. Goro Akechi should never have existed. Please destroy Goro Akechi and everyone who likes him.
You know,
You just
Persona 5 has a theme
I don't like Goro Akechi.
of the balance between good and evil, and the necessity for both order and chaos. For
Yeah.
every yin, there will be a yang. And through that sort of conflict, that dichotomy of sadness and happiness, we are able to see the identity given by the imperfections of the world. They decided to take this, and they saw that life was too happy. They devised a plan to emphasize how grateful we should be for our pathetic human lives by making something that not even the 10th circle of the underworld would deem worthy as a captive. They created Goro Akechi, somebody who has a longer nose than Pinocchio, more
Igor disagrees.
issues in consistency and in basic human rights than the worst of things your mind can even come up with normally. Because whatever they were smoking, I mean, I think that substance should be banned. What made them think Goro Akechi was a good thing to unleash upon the unsuspecting public? Do they not understand the idea of forbidden knowledge? And the fact that some things just cannot be comprehended?
I don't particularly enjoy Akechi either.
I'm gonna give some actual analysis. As a character, I'm very, very iffy on Akechi. Just kidding, I hate him. But, I, like, for the first 80% of the game, they do a perfect job of making him a completely unlikable scumbag.
And they
who
try
is
to redeem him.
Yeah, and then they try and be like, no, none of these people know that I was an undesirable child. We lost our
And
minds
gee,
at that
I wonder
scene.
why you were an undesirable child.
Freaking die!
Totally red.
It's actually
You're a
meant
piece
to
of
be the
garbage.
inverse, but it's like to think for a second that it's like that you can go ahead and kill all these people just to get back at this one guy.
I think we were doing character analysis for some of the characters we made. You said it best. Yeah, that's sad, but that's not an excuse. Stop being terrible.
Yeah, that's basically it. That's basically Akechi in a nutshell. And then he just kind of dies, and that's it. That's his
I
character.
mean, I'm glad he
I
dies,
can
but-
understand how a garbage upbringing like that could make you have that view of the world.
Punch.
He did not have an easy life at all, and I would feel very bad for him if he did not use his power to kill people.
You know,
Because
being
I can
homicide.
understand you're a teenager, your father is a terrible person, and your mother is dead. You have nobody who loves you, and you're incredibly insecure.
as
I
Akechi
don't-
deserves.
I don't agree with that directly translating to I am going to
love
use this
murder.
mind power from an evil grail demon to murder people.
By the way, did we mention spoilers?
Yeah.
Spoilers.
Anyway, yeah, that's basically it. You basically summed up my thoughts on Goro Akechi, at least in vanilla. Royal basically just, at least the English version of Royal, just gave up on trying to make him sympathetic and just doubled down on his jerk tendencies.
Two enemies. They're pathetic. Or
Yeah.
something along those lines.
Yeah, so I'm glad that they realized that what they were doing was messed up with Akechi, because it's like, yeah, Akechi is not a good person.
And never was.
Also, I kind of find it rich that he's complaining about always being seen as a celebrity when he's actively goading his own celebrity status constantly. Anyway, okay, so general thoughts on the premise of the Ninth Palace and how it ties into the actual game.
95% positive.
What's the other 5%?
Akechi living.
But I meant, like, Akechi's new confidant that got updated in Royal, and Yoshizawa and Maruki.
I mean,
Like, let's
obviously
get what-
Yoshizawa and Maruki are good, but
Let's get the worst out of the way, since everyone who's watching this and has seen at least one other video on this channel, for some reason, knows that our opinion of Goro
Akechi is terrible. Akechi is terrible.
Yeah,
Stop
that.
associating such a good word with Akechi.
Yeah, we don't like Akechi.
Yeah. I was actually genuinely excited to see his updated confidant and how it would, like, go. Rank 2 was just him being smug, as per the usual, but that's standard Akechi affair. Rank 3, okay, so I rewatched, the confidant video I have, on my channel, like, shameless plug, but,
You guys
On my channel only.
yeah, it's in, like, so many other channels, but either way, the point is, I watched Rank 3 and Rank 4 recently. They're actually not that bad. Then Rank 5 happens, and then he makes a joke about needing to get practice with a gun in order to kill Joker. That's a funny joke.
Ha ha ha! I am laughing because that is a joke and funny and not serious.
It's a funny joke, haha, just a joke, guys. Have
Yeah,
you
I was
ever
just a
wondered
joke.
what Akechi's gun smells like, haha, asking for a friend?
I was not happy to see that line there. That was one of the 2 lines that killed my enjoyment of the entire Confidant to me. Like, because as a whole, the Confidant was an interesting
And the
keep your
other
keep your friends close and the enemies closer sort of deal, which was really interesting for a social link / confidant in the series. And then there was Rank 6, which was, again, pretty decent despite taking place in a hot spring.
What?
I remember that. Why? I don't know.
No, Nintendo eShop, please.
Anyway,
Please.
but yeah, it actually does give a little more detail into Akechi's backstory, which is always appreciated regardless of context. And then there's Rank 7.
I still don't like Akechi.
Yeah, I don't like Akechi either, but... So then there's Rank 7, and that single rank killed all of my enjoyment of the entire Confidant. Because there is a line there where Akechi is like, hey, you should betray all of your friends and side with me. And
I remember
it's a
that.
dead serious question, and the worst part is you need to have Joker respond, I'll consider it, if you want Akechi to get Hereward, his ultimate persona.
That's... My problem with that is that it's really out of character for Joker. I mean, even as a silent protagonist, he has some character to him, and he'd never say something like that. Not even make Akechi feel good. I mean, no one would want Akechi to feel good anyway, but you know what I mean.
I mean, I guess the point of the Confidants is that Joker doesn't act like himself. It's the whole thing of putting on a mask.
Well, man.
I guess that's
Society.
true, but like...
Still, that's really out of character.
acting like a Hierophant.
Raiden, why aren't you acting like a Hierophant?
Yeah, but anyway, Rank 8, you get a boss fight that's ridiculously easy.
Trying to fight
I
Akechi is
cheesed
fun,
it
though.
by accident! Then again, I had really overpowered personas, but still, it shouldn't be
Mothman.
something you cheese by accident!
Also, the fact that he wants to beat you to a pulp before he wants to actually beat you to a pulp.
Haha, it's just for...
And then 9 and 10 is the exact same as before, so that's not really worth mentioning. But yeah, Akechi's Confidant, not a huge fan.
Rank 10 is different because we now have 100% confirmation he died, thank goodness.
Not 100%.
That's another problem I have.
Oh yeah,
The
let's talk
implication-
about him in the third semester.
No, I want to say this. I'm mad about this. I know you're mad. I'm gonna let you finish. But why does he live? You said it yourself. It would have been so much better for his development if he died.
If he was confirmed dead.
Yeah,
It's like,
because that's the moral quarry, right? That's what he's stewing over. Do I want to freaking commit suicide in order to restore reality and basically defy?
basically, the idea of, like, I do kind of like the idea behind Akechi's character in the third semester. It's basically, I
Yeah.
would rather die than betray my personal, like, ideology, as corrupt as that ideology
I mean,
is.
he's still a scumbag, but at least that ideology makes sense. As in, I can see where he's coming from.
Yeah, and considering
Well, I
he's
agree with
also
that
been
thought.
controlled his whole life, that also makes sense. But then, why would they even bring up the implication that he's even alive?
Yeah, that just yeets everything out the window.
They did
At
it for the Akechi
supersonic
fans.
speed.
And that's
Like,
another
fans
then
thing
aren't
that irritates
again,
me.
like,
They threw away
if...
the integrity of that story arc just to appease the Akechi stands. And it's just, why are you dignifying things that have no dignity?
If Akechi never shows up in any other spin-off that chronologically happens after Persona 5 or Persona 5 Royal, then him being implied to be alive and possibly imprisoned is fine. But if they ever bring him back into another like spin-off that chronologically happens after the events of P5 or P5 Royal, that completely neuters his entire character. Which I think was so close to actually being really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, he's still a serial killer. I don't like the guy, but he would have been a good character.
Yeah.
If they just stuck to their guns, but it's the problem with Akechi. They're always there, but they just wimp out at the last second.
Gameplay changes later.
No,
But anyway.
I think in general,
It's so basic, but it's so
I
funny
do
to
that.
me. It's so funny to me.
Yeah, I really like it how they kind of acknowledge that Akechi is a stupid character, and they just kind of
And
went
he's
full ham
terrible
on making
jerk.
the people hate him.
And then people still like him
Because
for
of
some
course people
reason.
would hate the serial killer.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. People still ship him with
Guys,
Joker.
I
You know,
relate.
the guy that he almost killed, like, in cold blood with a smile on his face.
Guys, I relate to the psychopath so much.
Those are the sort of people that would have one of those memes that says, in my head, I'm thinking about 10 minutes I could use to kill you with 5 weapons in 20 different ways. And it's just somebody in a hoodie.
Oh man, it's so cool and edgy.
but while we're talking about gameplay of the new characters, Akechi, his
Akechi's-
Reagan is stupid.
But, no, like, let's talk about Loki.
Loki, isn't his signature move basically just a normal move but worse?
Yeah, it's basically
Yep.
just Brave Blade. I looked online desperately trying to find a difference between Brave Blade and Leviatane.
Let me
I
guess, it
just
doesn't
could
exist.
not find one.
Then-
The
Didn't think
best
so.
part is that Leviatane actually is unique in this fight because it's almighty. But
And
no,
then it takes that away. Bye bye.
Yep.
Bye bye. Bye Almighty.
also,
Nope, you're physical
just
now.
give him Call to Chaos. It's
Yeah.
the Persona's whole thing in the story. Let you have that.
That
like,
would be awesome.
You could
Plus,
rework it.
Akechi's a terrible person.
Like,
Of
you
course
could
Persona
rework
still
it
has
to,
that.
like, be more balanced in gameplay. Don't mind that, that's the Roomba. But
Roombot and freaking.
anyway, yeah. Why
Roomba
didn't they
okay.
give him... He doesn't even have any status spells, for that matter, for whatever reason.
Yeah, Call to Chaos. Just make it so it inflicts Brainwasher Rage on all foes.
Or something like that. And, like, the actual skill set is meant to be, like, deal a ton of damage to everything with Megadolon, Riot Gun, and Leviatane. But his skill set is just so all over the place. And
It feels like some kid had to design a Persona and they just picked all the coolest moves they could think of
Well,
without actually synergizing them.
It actually makes some semblance of sense considering you're stuck with just him and Joker for a little bit. But after that point, it becomes completely worthless.
Yeah,
Actually, it is a
like,
good point,
gun
yeah.
skills, Haru does that way better because she has gun boost and gun amp. Physical attacks, Yusuke and Ryuji do that better. And
Yeah.
also does that better. Literally everyone does physical attacks better than Akechi can.
He's a jack of all trades in a game where jacks of all trades are already taken, being Joker and no one else.
Yeah,
And
the
he does it
whole
better.
and the whole point of the other party members is to be so specialized so that they can beat Joker at like specific tasks.
Yeah, at one thing, but Joker does everything alright.
Yeah.
Akechi's trying to do Joker, and he comes off as much worse than Joker.
Which fits into his character.
Also, I
Yeah.
guess. Also, Attack Master. Why did they give a level 70 Persona Attack Master?
To make it clear that Akechi is garbage, and you should throw him out like the
Like-
garbage he is.
I wish they at least gave him Auto Mataru. That would have been cool.
Nah, man, give him Agi.
And also, let's talk about his personal skill. Rebellion Blade. It sucks. It somehow sucks even more than
Persona
Leviatane.
upgrades into Archer, gets a sword skill.
That's
What?
magic based. So it's like it's twice the power of Megadolon, which sounds cool, except it costs 99 SP to cast once. So already that's a bit of a red flag. it also has the secondary effect of dealing 1.5 times damage if the enemy is knocked down, including like the other additional damage it already does when an enemy is knocked down.
In a game where when an enemy is knocked down, they're pretty much guaranteed to already be dead unless they're a special case.
You never
Yeah,
see
but
it
here's the
coming.
thing. Like, that sounds cool and all, but you get it at
doesn't.
right before the final boss. The final boss can also not be knocked down, and while
Because it's a final
while
boss.
he does have minions that can be knocked down, do you really want to waste 99 SP to kill one enemy that you could probably kill with another AoE attack?
Or Mothman, Megadolon.
Mothman!
With the 3
Mothman,
baton passes we did.
Mothman,
We
Mothman.
couldn't
The
do
one
it fourth because we
good
deleted.
use I can
We
sort
deleted.
of see with Akechi is
Man.
debilitate, and also his trait, which decreases the decreases the SP cost of support skills, which
Alright.
is nice. But here's the thing: you probably have if you went to the jazz club, you probably have someone with debilitate anyway. Also, Makoto has checkmate, which does something similar.
Alright.
And his
But yeah,
trait
did we
is
mention that we deleted Akechi's curse skill? Just out of spite.
You're welcome.
I think actually people unironically do that because at that point in the game, Aegon's kind of useless. Aegon is just useless in general because also, by the way, he's meant to be your curse user at the point in
Hi,
the game where
Joker.
there's literally no other curse enemies weak to curse. Yeah, I don't think we saw a single enemy weak to maybe a few, but
we had one at the very beginning. I don't remember who, but there was one of them. It was a special case, and then it never appeared again.
yeah, I think the only enemy that's weak to curse
Was
is
it
like
the
Alila or
Syndrome fight?
something.
I don't even remember.
It makes sense if Syndrome were weak.
Everything
curse,
related
like
to
you-
Akechi is just a blur because it's so awful. Anyway, I'm done talking about garbage.
And yeah, again, it's really unique.
Exactly, and it may not be the best, but
It's
at
fun.
least it's something different.
Yeah, and it's
Whereas
fun.
Akechi is just Joker, but much worse.
Yeah.
Both in character and in gameplay.
Yep. We just keep roasting Akechi.
Good, he deserves it. Listen to me.
But anyway, yeah, that also makes Akechi kind of a liability in that fight because he's weak to light. And also,
Yeah.
by the way, Hereward's new psi resistance, when you finally get that, it's completely worthless. Nothing in the game left.
Herald has a side resistance?
Yeah.
I forgot.
By contrast, the nuke resistance that Cendrillon gets Ella gets is actually really useful, like I just said.
Because he throws out atomic flare like it's nothing. Extra Credits did an episode about all the Union psychology in Persona 5.
Yeah.
Cool. Shameless plug. Anyway.
For a channel that isn't Some Asians. For
Yep.
once. Speaking of, go watch all Some Asians videos where we diss Akechi and tell him he's terrible because he is.
You are some gumshoe, you just don't think well. It's my phantom troop, you can go straight to hell. Is your mouth lonely with 1 foot in there? Crow, your brain only holds thoughts I put in there. Just what you are, I'll spell out. You are a phantom pain. 1 speck of lint that fell out the last time that I picked my brain.
You are so jealous of my track record. Joker, do tell us your feeble hack record. Your weak knees brand you soft and unstable. 1 small threat and you fold like a card table. You drool at my deductions. You're just starting when I'm done. You craft your own destruction. Your sword is no match for my gun.
You're nothing without me. No one would go undefined.
You wouldn't exist. You'd never be missed.
I tell you, you're out of your mind. I'll show off, I'll blow hard. You're equal parts hot air and gall. And no one would doubt me. Without me, you're nothing at all. You are so thick, you eat, breathe, sleep fiction. I'm your meal ticket, knee deep in cheap fiction.
You're in my plot, I'm still your creator. I call each shot, I'm your private dictator.
You gloating ignoramus. You haven't any shame.
Hey, I'm a famous Seamus, and most people don't know your name. Is it Ren or is it Akira? Or does the player just sort of make it up?
You're nothing without me. Without me, you just disappear right into thin air, and no one would care or notice you ever were here. A puppet, an upstart, a loser who's destined to fall. I'm everything you always wanted to be. Let's deal with the issue. You wish you were me. You're nothing without me. Without me, you're nothing at all.
Okay, I turned back on the camera. I have no words for you.
I have no words for you.
Oh, don't worry, Akechi. We have a lot of choice words for you, but
Yes.
none of
Wait.
them can get past the censors.
At this cafe, we seem to share some kind of bond.
No, we don't.
I have no words for
Actually,
you.
he does share a bond.
that's a shame.
A bond with the Iron Maiden.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, God.